For those of you from South Africa and Ghana and other African countries who show a measure of pity for Nigerians on grounds of these banditries and what have yous, you may not be like that after you hear what I'm about to tell you. Now, the picture you're seeing right now, someone sent it to me of obviously a Nigerian. These are part of bandits that have been terrorizing Nigeria. But you won't believe what these boys did. They came on social media and started doing a giveaway. Told Nigerians to send their account numbers that they would do a giveaway. These are bandits that had been unaliving Nigerians. And they came and did a giveaway. And a lot of people would probably think, as Ghanaians right now, as I'm saying this, you probably think that what would be filled in the comment section is, you're wicked, God will do this to you, this one, that one. You would think that a number of that in the comment section would be filled with insults, curses on them. That's what you think, right? That's what you think. But do you know that Nigerians were sending their account numbers to these people? Do you know that Nigerians were sending their account numbers to these people in that social media? And you think you should pity Nigerians? You think Nigeria is in crisis? You think Nigerians are victimized? You think there is problem in Nigeria? You think it's a problem? You think like Nigeria has an enemy aside itself? You think Nigerians are victimized aside the fact that they victimize themselves? I can never fight for them. I can never fight for them. All I have to do is play my part in contributing to the well-being of my society as Nigeria, not Nigerians. As Nigeria, not Nigerians. When a South African brother in my life stated that Nigeria deserves to be deleted, a number of people thought it was too harsh. But as a Nigerian, I concur to that. These are no longer people. What do you think is in a hellhole? Demons. What do you think is in a hellhole? These people were submitting their account number. You see, that's why in Nigeria, you can get away with anything. Bluntly, you can get away with anything as long as you have money. You can rape girls on the streets. You can sexually harass anybody on the streets. Anybody, as long as you have money. In Nigeria, you can practically do anything and get away with it as long as you have money. And why is that? It's simply because we as Nigerians are products of parents that are irresponsible and have vast criminal tendencies. That all they inculcated in us is that money is the number one priority in life. So we live our lives in thinking that money is the motivation. That's why we had failed woefully. That's why we had what? Failed woefully as Nigerians. That's why Nigerians, every Nigerian has a price, including VDM. Every Nigerian has a price, in one word or the other, excluding myself. Because my own is that I won't give you a second chance to even try it. And my father would always say, if your face alone does not scare a bribe away, if your face alone does not scare looting away, if your face alone, as my child, if your face, Nigerians look at my face alone and they feel threatened. The face alone should be able to tell you he's not one of us. The face, my face, there is a spirit here. There's a spirit here on this forehead. When you have nurtured yourself in integrity, honor, and dignity, they should be able to see this and say, no, he's not one of them. From far, they feel scared. So they don't even have the leverage. They don't even have the pleasure to come and speak one with you. They don't have the pleasure to come and say, hey, I have something to discuss with you or no. Especially when it's about corruption. If my face does not scare you, if you have a corrupt intent, it means there's something wrong with me. You're not seeing this. If you dare neglect this and come closer, what you will hear in your ears, what will enter your ears, you won't sleep a whole week. Because you thought you came to abuse my mind. But I will de-abuse it for you. And then you will go home, and instead of my being haunted, you'll be the one to get haunted. Because we know this psychology thing. Nigerians were busy submitting their account details to the same people. That's what they do to our politicians. That's why I don't blame politicians. You see me blame politicians. They are the ones that will be submitting account details. They will be the ones submitting themselves to the same politicians. Our ladies are the ones opening and spreading their legs to the same politicians who were instrumental to why your father never gave you a reasonable livelihood. Shame.